Good morning, Tuesday 7th of November. Firstly, a personal thank you to everybody that came down to the harvest weekend here at Purdin Koi Farm on Saturday and Sunday. I think everybody that came had a really good time, and I know certainly me, Bill and Maureen had a really good time as well. Today is the start of a busy week. Today's the start of documenting all the fish we have here at Purdin Koi Farm, basically, in terms of this year's tosai, the nisai that are left here that have been harvested as well. Everything gets photographed, measured, and those records kept obviously for the future. Today we start with tosai that were harvested on Saturday from the mud pond. So some of these tosai that weren't sold at the time, and we've decided they're going to be kept as tadigoi, or Bill has decided it's going to be kept as tadigoi. They'll be photographed today. So a little bit later on this video we'll see some of those. This is the pond they're in. As you can see, been netted down to this small section at the end. I can't remember exactly how many we put in here. I think it was about 60 or 70 fish went in here at the weekend. Once everybody had finished buying and choosing. So as I say, we'll take a look at some of these later. In previous years, some very, very special fish have come from this particular harvest, as I mentioned in the video on Saturday. So hopefully we'll find something really exciting to show you. So here are the contents of that pond. 67 tosai. All of these came out of the harvest pond on Saturday morning. So these are ones that were not purchased by people, and then once the sales had finished, we kind of made a quick selection of ones that maybe were ones that would be good for tatigoi for next year, ones that are worthy of growing on. This is 67 of those fish that we're now going to go through properly. As we go through, maybe we decide, no, actually we're a bit hasty putting this in the possible tatigoi pond, and they'll get moved on to a different pond. But there were some very, very nice fish here. Examples of all the varieties that are bred here last year at this year at Purdin rather. Kahaku, Showa, Sankei, Goshiki, Ginrin Goshiki. Some of these we'll pull out and make some nice video of and photographs of in a short while. This selection, 17 Kahaku. As I've explained previously on the video, fish that came from the harvest on Saturday, weren't sold, and will now be selected through with regards to whether we keep them as tadigoi and move them on. This one here was one which I particularly liked. In an ideal world, have a little bit of red on the left hand side there on that white ground, but otherwise the quality really nice. So we haven't made any decisions about these at the moment. These will be selected through, as I say. Bill's not here at the minute, just off to the mud ponds. So we'll make a choice on these, photograph them, and then we'll have a look at the Sankei. Give you an idea of size, some of these are upwards of 25 centimeters. Maybe the largest even 30 centimeters. I guess this Maritain here must be the best part of 30 centimeters. So we photographed all of the Kahaku. Bill just moving the Sankei across now. But the exciting news maybe for you, if you saw Kahaku on the video a little bit earlier, you thought, wow, I wouldn't mind that. Well, whilst we were photographing them, we decided that they were great candidates for a grow out competition. So keep an eye out on the Purdin Koi Farm Facebook page and website over the coming days for the launch of the Purdin Koi Farm Kohaku grow out, and the details of that coming soon. So here the Sankei, as with the Kohaku fish that were harvested at the weekend. I think there should be 25 in the bowl. Unless we have some crazy 5 minutes whilst we're photographing these, don't expect a Sankei grow out competition. But many of these will be available on the Purdin website in the near future probably. So if there's something you like the look of, I guess shout is the suggestion. And yeah, and so it's not just America that these can be supplied to. In the UK, Purdin have an agent at Sunnybank Koi Farm, Sunnybank Koi, based in Rotherham. Where are they based? Rotherham?
No, near Stoke.
Near Stoke.
Middle.
So check out Sunnybank Koi. This little Sankei here is one that I thought was really pretty at the weekend when we pulled it out. Not the biggest. These are different parents and different spawnings, grown different ways. Some came in early, some stayed out later, all contributing to the size difference. But some very interesting Sankei amongst them. In the bowl now, selection of Showa, 15 of them, all came out the harvest on Saturday. I know some very nice ones were purchased by customers on Saturday. There's still a few in here that really rather interesting. I guess the largest of these around 25 centimeters, dropping down to around 18 or 19, I guess. So our final batch, 10 Goshiki, or mix of Goshiki, Ginrin Goshiki, a couple of little Ginrin Goshiki in here too. Somebody remarked on the video of the harvest weekend, there were I think 4 Goshiki I placed in a bowl, and somebody remarked surely they were all keepers. I think 3 of those remain in this group now, weren't purchased at the weekend. And yeah, absolutely they were keepers, but a koi breeder can't keep everything. Something has to be for sale. There's not space to keep everything, so that's why they were offered for sale at the weekend. Now they'll be kept for at least some time, grown on as Tadagoi over winter. See, very different styles. The dark style is like the traditional style Goshiki, and this is what the female parent looks like. It has this kind of darker style to it. Somebody came along at the weekend who had purchased one of these darker Goshiki, I think a year or 2 ago, and grown it in their own pond, and I have to say it was quite stunning. I'm going to try and get the picture of that to share with people because the change in it was quite remarkable.